Trigger warning, trigger warning. The Ladybird Book of the X. Such long beginnings. This is Tina with the man she used to call her husband. Tina now calls this man that man. She also calls him the most expensive mistake of my life and other much ruder things. This man is Tina's ex. Cherry tried phoning Neil, but he had blocked her number. Luckily, Neil's employer, the Merseyside Fire and Rescue Service, hasn't blocked her number. At least not yet. The crash test dummy was invented in 1950 by Swedish engineer Ulrika Nordenstam. She modelled it in the likeness of her ex-husband, Vig. Ulrika died in 1989 after a long battle with trying not to laugh. Paul had never met Claire's new partner, Harry, before. Claire has gone to powder her nose and left them alone together. He's taller than younger than me, thinks Paul. Is that how bad I look after a few years with her? Worries Harry. Ah well, thinks Martin. At least she left me a packet of cigarettes and a little bicycle made of pipe cleaners. Matthew's troubled that Wynne still has a photo of his ex on his living room wall. Wynne says it's not unreasonable. Most people have photographs of their former partners somewhere. And it's only 1.5 meters tall. David had not seen Yvonne for 10 years when he bumped into her near the watering hole. I'd forgotten how beautiful her skin is, he thinks to himself. David is very sad. And if I don't put stamps on it, he'll have to pay at the other end, asks Lucy. That's right, madam, says the man at the counter. Is it a small packet or a parcel? It's his drum kit, smiles Lucy, and his skis, but I'm sending everything separately, so it's 19 parcels in all. With Lydia no longer in his life, Federico is spending some time going through his photo albums from the last 20 years and replacing her face with pictures of things he holds in higher esteem, like Flint. Narina hopes Alwyn gets the message this time, and pretty soon, because she's worried she might sneeze and give the game away. Since Philip left him, Philip has had far more time for his bookstahood, whatever that is. Philip said Philip didn't understand him. Philip said Philip wouldn't let him understand him. In truth, nobody understands Philip, which is exactly how he likes it. Daddy says he's looking forward to having you for the weekend, Olivia tells Daisy and Noah. Is it this weekend? Asks Daisy. No, says Olivia, and it's not for a few months. Daddy's at an important sales conference. It's a very nice boat to have a sales conference on, says Noah, looking at the photo of Daddy with his new friend. Cheryl was surprised by Steve's reaction to her proposal. Ed and Natalie have remained friends since separating, and he often socialises with her and her new boyfriend Zach. The three of them get along very well, and Ed gets to gaze into Natalie's blue eyes just like he used to when she looked at him that way. In 10 years' time, this will form the basis of Ed's psychotherapy. Jim is convinced that if Hazel can just be reminded of the smell of his aftershave, she will want him back. Her holiday cottage is in sight. Plenty more fish in the sea, say all of Hugh's friends. The sea is 40 miles away. Hugh has not caught a thing. Hugh is perfectly happy. To be honest, he's gone off fish. Rocco paid a fortune for the website GetDianeBack.com, but it failed to get Diane back. So Rocco built a new Diane in his shed. This Diane runs on a 1 kilowatt motor and can run most Android apps and will probably not run off with Rocco's brother. Troy meant to get off the tube at Liverpool Street, but he spotted his ex-girlfriend Jacinda at the other end of the carriage. An hour and a quarter later, he tries not to be spotted as she gets off the train at Chesham. The £85 taxi fare back into London is a small price to pay for glancing furtively from a distance at someone you have over 3,000 photos of, thinks Troy. Though they separated some months ago, Ollie and Matt are still partners in the life-saving class they both attend. Matt is good at pretending to be unconscious. He practiced every night for the last year of their relationship. Astronauts Deke Haldane and Nadia Amirkanian were NASA's first astronaut couple until they fell out on the launch pad and split up 10 minutes after takeoff. To make matters worse, the third astronaut in the mission, Tiger Schlub, has a crush on Nadia. Mission Control has no protocol for this in their flight plan. They have contacted Michelle Obama for advice. As part of their divorce, Beth and Angus have carefully divided everything in two, so they both get a fair share of the house. They have not yet talked about the boys. Hasibullah thinks the statue he has made of his ex-girlfriend will win back her affections. Even though you've given her enormous lion feet and smashed her nose off, asked his friend. It's how I feel about her, says Hasibullah. Adam still looks back on the 35 minutes he was probably Laura's boyfriend as the happiest of his life. 3 decades later, Adam's mother says it might be time he thought about moving on. It's just a trial separation, says Vanessa. The end.